Hey YouTube, time for a tutorial. Forging versus stock removal. Stock removal is when you get bar stock. What you do is you figure out the blade you're going to put on there. You run your red die chem and you trace the outline of it, and then you put scribe lines into it. So on the opposite side of this, I have two blades drawn out with my red die chem. So in stock removal, you basically grind what you have to off to fit the outline. Then you put it in the forge, then you hammer, you draw it out, you thin it down, because that's pretty thick for a blade. So yeah, it goes into the forge, but stock removal is when you remove the excess steel, because this section here, that is way too much to hammer out. So you cut it down, you get it close to measurement, then you hammer things down, thin it out, you can use your belt grinder and everything else. So the next blade that I'm making, I've already got drawn out. It's not these, this is just an example, so I can show you guys the start process. I was advised by one of my viewers to film the entire process from start to finish, to include the draw out, the dimensions, the stock removal, the hammering, and everything else. So that's what I'm doing. This is the first step, is getting your bar seal and laying everything out. You put your die chem on there, trace it out, and go from there. Alright guys, next step. Grinding, grinding, and grinding. What we end up with at this point is here. From the bar stock to that. Size reference, there's your handle. You gotta put her on a diet, you gotta clean up a lot of other work, hammer out a little bit of things, clean things up, and go from there. But if you're doing stock removal, start with your billet like I did, and then go ahead and go work. Pattern. Pretty cool. I do plan on putting fullers in between here and here, but the handle scales, I gotta grind this down flatter, more along this line, so that I can cover this point to the spine with the handle scale and have it go more flat, whereas it doesn't line up right now. But again, this is a what do I call that? Doggone it. This is a rough draft. There you go. Finally remembered. This is a rough draft. A rough draft. But we're going to get there. This is one big meaty son of a gun. So that's just another step in the process. And we're going to continue the next time I record.